Always nice to have somebody looking back at me when I'm talking. The first item on our agenda tonight is a recommendation to approve the minutes for the January 5th, 2026 council meeting. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
I second.
All in favor? And none are opposed. The second item is a recommendation to approve the purchase of various equipment for the concession stand at the Buddy Hatchie River Sportsplex. The purchase of this concession equipment will not exceed the amount of $3,000 and it will be paid for from the Hamilton Park and Recreation account. And I would like to say that it is my understanding that we do have 3 coolers and a coffee maker that has been provided by Coca-Cola. So this will just be other equipment that we'll be buying to furnish the concession stand. So do I have a motion?
Motion.
And a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? And none are opposed. The third item has to do with the Buddy Hatchie River Sportsplex. It is a recommendation to approve the purchase and installation of 8 cameras with various equipment for the concession stand building at the Buddy Hatchie River Sportsplex. These will be purchased from and installed by Tate Davis for the purchase amount of $7,405, and the funds to pay for this will come from the Hamilton Park and Recreation account. And these cameras will tie into the system that we already have for the main recreation center property. So do I have a motion?
I make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? The fourth item is a recommendation to start accepting applications for a part-time position as a kitchen aid worker and also a substitute van driver for the Hamilton Senior Center. Applications may be picked up at the Hamilton City Hall or at the Senior Center located inside the Hamilton Recreation Center. We will be accepting applications until or through Friday, January the 30th. Now the starting pay is $10 an hour, and this is going to be approximately 20 hours per week. And again, it is for a kitchen aid worker that will also be a substitute van driver. Do I have a motion to post this position?
Motion.
And a second.
I'll second.
All in favor? And this is not a new position. We're not creating any new positions. This is just filling a vacancy that occurred. The next item on the agenda is a recommendation to approve the final draft of the City Council meeting policy. And what this is, it's just a policy for people that would like to come and address the City Council. I have found out that a lot of times people will call and they'll say, oh, I need to come to the council meeting, when in fact, once we talk, they need to come to the work session where it's a little less formal, where we have more time and more things can be discussed than in this setting here. So what this is, it's just a procedure to have, so people will know how to go about getting on the agenda if in fact it is in this formal setting that they need to address the council. This will be available downstairs. Anybody that wants to be on the agenda would just swing by City Hall. You would be given the requirements, which to speak, naturally you would need to be on the agenda. You will fill out a written request form. We will try to get you on the first agenda after your request, but it might be the second one. But anyway, we would go over everything with you. You would know when you would be on the agenda, the time limit, when you need to arrive and just different things like that. So basically, it's just a policy so we can be proactive instead of reactive. That way, you know, we don't want anything popping up and surprising us that we're not planning for. So do I have a motion to accept this city council meeting policy?
I'll make that motion.
I have a second.
I'll second.
All in favor? The next item on the agenda is an amendment to Ordinance 409. Ordinance 409 was passed in January of 1980, so this is not a new ordinance. It is to regulate, direct, and control the keeping of pens, barns, sheds, lots, or enclosures in which cows, hogs, pigs, horses, mules, or other animals of like kind are kept within the corporate limits of the city of Hamilton, and to require a permit therefore, which may be denied or revoked. This amendment, this ordinance was amended in 1983, and it added to that chicken and other fowl. So what we have done now is just add some specifications to the type of enclosure, and also we have updated the fine if there is a violation of this. We have updated that, and we have changed a few things as far as the fine goes. In 1980, it said that you would be sentenced to hard labor on the streets of Hamilton. So we have taken that out, and community service has been placed in the ordinance now. So this will be available on the website. Hopefully this week, all the other ordinances are available on our website. And currently, nobody has been authorized to permit. So even though this has been on the books since 1980, the changes really aren't going to affect anybody because nobody's in compliance right now. So do I have a motion to accept the amendment to Ordinance 409?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? None opposed? That was the last item on our agenda for tonight, but I do want to remind everybody that the business license are still available this month at the regular fee, whatever you're assessed for. Beginning February the 1st, there will be a penalty added if you do not renew your business license in the month of January. We are expecting some winter weather this weekend, so I do ask everybody to stay alert. If our streets are closed, I ask that you please stay at home, because if you're out and about on our closed streets, you're not only putting yourself in danger, but you're putting our first responders in danger also. So just be weather alert, be very careful, stay warm this weekend. Anybody have anything else?
I don't think insurance covered if the streets are closed.
He's probably right. So just everybody, be alert, prepare now, stay warm. Anything else? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?